Alright guys, so as you can see from the title and the thumbnail of the video, we have the Owen gun. So I'm going to show you guys the class first and then move on to the gameplay. So we're going to start off with the muzzle. So for the muzzle, you guys want something that increases your fire rate, and that is by putting on the recoil booster right here. As you guys can see, it increases your fire rate right there. So go ahead and put that on. Now for the barrel, you guys want something that increases your accuracy, your damage, and your range all at once, and that is by putting on the 305mm precision. It's the very last one right here. As you guys can see, increases your accuracy, your damage, and your range. And for the pros, it says highly accurate and controllable, headshot damage increase, and a bullet velocity and range, which we'll cover in a second. So go ahead and put on that 305mm. Now for the optic, I always say it is all personal preference, but if we're dealing with a Vanguard SMG, it must be a slate reflector, okay? But for Vanguard ARs, it is a G16. G16s are the way to go with Vanguard ARs. But since this is a Vanguard SMG, we're going to go ahead and put on the slate reflector. It does increase your accuracy. And as you guys can see, it gives you a 1.35 time magnification, a small rectangular sight with a precision sight picture, which is a red dot. So go ahead and put on that slate reflector. Now for the stock, you guys want something that increases your accuracy, your range, and your control, and that is by putting on this second one right here, the Gawain H4 folding. Don't put on this folding right here, okay? You want to go ahead and put on the second one, okay? The very second, the stock that you could get. So as you guys can see, accuracy increase, flinch resistance, recoil control, and your aiming stability are all pros in this gun with this stock. And as you guys can see right here, accuracy goes up, range goes up, and the control goes up. So go ahead and put on the very second stock right there. For the underbarrel, you guys want something that increases your accuracy and your control at once, and that is by putting on the Carver foregrip right here. As you guys can see, it says vertical recoil control increase and hip fire accuracy, which you're not really going to worry about the hip fire accuracy with this gun, but it is still nice to have just in case. As you guys can see, accuracy increase and your control increases right there. So go ahead and put on that Carver foregrip. Now for the magazine, a lot of people do a lot of different things for this, but you guys want something that just gives you the most amount of ammo, and that is by putting on the 72 round mag right here. The only thing that you lose from it is mobility, which you really do not need for this gun, because you're gonna really be going off with this gun in general. But I think that magazine ammo capacity does, you know, overtake that a little bit of loss of mobility. So go ahead and put on that 72 round mag right there. Boom. For the ammunition, you guys want something that increases your range just a little bit, and that is by putting on lengthen. Now as you guys can see right here, it says bullet velocity. So what bullet velocity is as you guys can see, it does increase the range, but it also increases the bullet speed to hit that designated target. So that's why I like lengthen a lot, because it not only it goes farther faster. So go ahead and put on lengthened. Now for the rear grip, you guys want something that increases your mobility and your control, and that is by putting on the granular grip right here. As you guys can see, aiming stability, aim walking movement speed, aim walking steadiness, and your recoil recovery are all pros. There are 0 cons as well. And as you guys can see, mobility goes up and your control goes up. So go ahead and put on the granular grip right there. Now for the perk 1, you guys want something that increases your control, and that is by putting on brace. As you guys can see right here, initial firing recoil are a pro, and as right here, control, it goes up. So go ahead and put on brace. And last but not least, you guys want something that increases your mobility as a whole, and that is by putting on quick. Now, that little bit of loss of mobility that you just saw is going to be made up for by this quick perk. As you guys can see, it doesn't increase the gun's mobility. It increases your operator's mobility right here, sprint speed. So you're getting a faster sprint speed. It doesn't directly affect the gun, but it directly affects you as a player and, you know, whatever you guys want to do. So it does increase your sprint speed in general. So go ahead and put on quick, and this is the build right here. Hello? Yeah. Teams at boat. There's 2 teams here, 2 teams here.
I got Billy in the hallway.
There are 24 enemies out there.
Right here.
There's people on me.
Somebody up here.
Here, Mom.
I don't see them directly on here. I'm gonna grab up UAV as well. Actually, Josh, you dropped my name.
Teams that safe. Oh, another team here. What? On me. Got him.
Council. I understand. I'm gonna stay there.
Safe zone.
Flinch just looked me over.
Safe zone.
shot.
For Artie.
Careful with that.
Another one landing in. There, take that guy.
Probably quick scope from the thing. There's a different vibe when you kill somebody.
I understand you. But I need gameplay as well.
Bounty target.
Alright, we got a
Let's make
bumpy.
this quick.
I'm going back to boats.
You've got a loadout
There's
drop
Matthew buddies,
inbound.
cracked one of them.
Cracked another one.
Rushing them right now.
Same, I'm about to rush with you.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone
reloaded.
highlighted.
They're all in the hole. They're on the hole.
Enemy dropping into the
Finishing.
AO.
Teammate. Another one landing in. He's going to. He's up like right here.
Hostile target in my
Yep, he's up there.
Got a shot.
Yeah.
I see them right now, tunnel.
Got one.
Oh, quick go.
Gas is
There's over
moving.
here. They're on prison wall. Prison wall. They're in, I think.
He got loadout.
That's a kill.
Allied
Right here.
UAV overhead.
Good stuff.
Target is down. Marvelous.
Oh my god. Okay.
Mad people right here.
Yeah, look at somebody go up front.
Got off on him because he couldn't really.
One's on top of you. I got a cluster.
Prison wall.
Putting a cluster down.
Oh my god. On right there. I see him.
Got him.
Got
This might.
on me.
It's not PR, but it's definitely a good game for me.